Melo's checked in for the great one. And Denver has possession. They lead by 11. Over to the left wing. Trying to get something going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Denver.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Toronto trails by 13. Here's Melo. Misses in close. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Denver passing it around. Dominguez. It's good from about 19 feet. He has 7.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Here's Big Dog. Six to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound. Good on the triple. And Denver leads by 18.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead. And that means his teammates are delivering.
Pass to Melo. Here's Roach.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Perez. Will it go? Roach, no good. 1:49 left to play here in the third. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Roach. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he can't get the first one. Denver making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. And he's good on the second. Denver leading by 19 points. Here's Torres. Rebounded by Roach. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. McLaughlin the pass to Torres. To the left wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Down low. Here's Roach. Can't cash in from close range.
nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's Torres. And another miss by Denver.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Roach. 2 shots.
That free throw missing, but great one's checked in for Toronto. Jackson, he's checked in for Denver. And the second free throw, good. Denver leading by 18. Here's Torres. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Denver, Torres. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Roach. Pass to the great one. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Denver with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Denver leading by 19. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. McLaughlin is out there with the Wizard. And there's Jackson. And it's the eraser. And it's Torres in at the point. Jackson misses. Here's the Doctor. Pass to the great one. Here's the Doctor, just 5 on the clock. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's the Wizard. Denver passing it around. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high. And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Pass to the Doctor. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Melo's shot is off. Denver leading by 22. Torres, the pass to the Wizard. Here is McLaughlin.
At the line for the away team, McLaughlin. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And McLaughlin drills both of them. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's the doctor. They need this. McLaughlin grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They get it again. There's Jackson with the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Perez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Perez taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. DB, one complaint about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the wing on the left. Big Red grabs the miss.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Pass to the great one. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Ball goes to Denver.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. With his first shot attempt.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For 3. Shots good by Wilson. Wilson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Denver.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lets it go from the wing. Here's the Doctor. A three-pointer is right on target. The Doctor's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the great one. Pass to the Doctor. Here's Big Red. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Misses the three. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Right wing. There's a good screen. Plenty of space. And he nails the jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's the Doctor. Toronto working the ball around now. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Melo. He's tightly guarded. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. G's checked in. Good on both. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
And Toronto has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Inside, it's deflected. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Doctor. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Torres. The three-pointer off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Takes a step back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, fifth team foul. At the line for Toronto, Haskins taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Big Dog, he's checked in for G. It's the second from the line. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin. And I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is. From your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
First one falls for him. He's checked in for Toronto. And he can't hit the second. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The three. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here is Miller. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Roach. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2, Roach.
That free throw good from G. And G drops them both. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Denver passing it around. Shoots a fader. Misses off the right eye.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Pass to Melo. Launches a three. Wilson grabs the board. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.